What's up, guys? Today we're talking about a serious issue that I've been dealing with, and I'm sure a lot of you guys have. It's been talked about quite a bit by a bunch of pros, a bunch of just content creators in general, but it's the desync. I'm gonna give kind of my input on what's going on with it and why it's happening more now in this season, even more than last season. So let's get right into it. So first of all, desync and what it is, right? This very, very simple version of it is that you place a wall and someone still shoots you and you get hit. Because on their screen, they see it and you haven't placed the wall yet. So this season, last season was especially bad for this. It had a lot to do with the guns and the server change. You know, they got rid of East and the guns. They do so much structure damage and they shoot, like the Fury AR was just such a bleed weapon, but it felt like you could bleed, like even the Hollow, which is not the crazy fast shooting, but it does a ton of structure damage. It felt like you were always getting hit through walls. And if you're not on a hard zero ping, it's gonna be rough. Now we have this season where I feel like something that not a lot of people are talking about is Fortnite is super focused on hammering down on cheaters. So you've seen them do a lot of things about it. Now you have to enable your BIOS to do certain things. I'm not the computer science guy. I couldn't even tell you what it is, but just to help with like people using DMAs and things like that, which I'm 100% down for. I hate losing to a cheater, but playing this last solo cash cup that just happened, and I have multiple clips where I died through walls. I'll get into that in a second. Even pro player Inpin is talking about how, like, there's a specific clip I'll show you. He's like, how the heck did I get hit? That's not true. Like, and you know, if you know Inpin, if you've seen his videos, he's a very calm guy, but he's getting fed up with it just like everybody else. And he's not the only one. There's plenty more people that are agreeing with it. But I feel like the issue is especially worse now than it has been even prior, like even last season where it was bad. And I think that's got a big thing to do with, like, they're focusing on the cheater problem, and they're not dealing with the servers, and they're not trying to fix that. They got rid of East a little bit ago for tournaments, and that's just, they should, in my opinion, they should put a server in Chicago. Why not, right? Split the difference, put one in Chicago, have an East server, and we'll go from there, right? So as you can see in this next clip, Inpin is very clearly like behind a rock and should not be getting hit. He even builds right afterwards, but it's just something that I feel like shouldn't happen, and it's kind of hurting the game. But check this out.
Use the twin mag. Okay, that's absurd. I think no way that could have possibly hit me.
And now here's a clip from my POV in the solo cash cup that just happened, and it's something where it's the same exact scenario. And I'm not hard zero ping, so I have this issue quite a lot. And I've learned to kind of get used to it, but now that I've been playing my map, 1v1, best 1v1 map, gotten used to like a very low ping on East, and it just makes it, I didn't get used to it. And I played this, I'm very clearly behind this wall, as you guys can see. Check this out. I'm so far behind the wall, it's actually unbelievable. It's actually pretty crazy. Watching that clip again literally just makes my blood boil. But that's one of like 3 or 4 times it happened, and every single time I ended up coming out on bottom because I lost. But I mean, I'm not gonna waste your time with a bunch of clips from my stream. But on the other hand, so guys, that's from my stream. If you want to come check it out, I would really appreciate it. I'm live on Twitch every single day. I'm live on TikTok. If that's your jam, it would mean a lot to me. But back to the video. So I've seen quite a few people talk about it, how it's very bad in ranked right now. And when I tell you that I literally I would rather perish in a car fire than die because of something I can't control. I would rather get full pieced, full clipped, 200 to the dome by a legendary pump shotgun than run behind, get behind a corner, hold the right hand peek, and still perish. It actually is something that just grinds my gears. It literally burns the bacon, butters the biscuits. I don't know what other phrases to use to explain how mad it makes me. And I know I'm not the only one. I would really appreciate it if you agree with me. Then you would hit the subscribe, you'd hit the like button, the YouTube things. But I mean, that's just my input. I think that Fortnite's got to figure something out about it. Do another game. Copy a different game from Valorant. Someone who has desync figured out, where you're not dying through walls, where you're not trading with somebody as much with a shotgun. That happened to me today, which I've never done before. I don't know. Like I don't know. I was amazed. I don't know how it happened, but it's cool, you know, right? It's whatever. It's past. It's in the past. It's whatever. And it's just something you're gonna have to get used to if Fortnite doesn't fix it, which really sucks because if you're not on hard zero ping, it just makes everything worse. But I mean, guys, that's my 2 cents. I hope some way it helped you, right? It helped you. We can make a movement. We can protest. We can do something. But guys, like I said, I'm live on Twitch every day. I would appreciate if you guys stopped in. Hit the subscribe button. I'm really trying to get monetized on YouTube, build a following. So I'm trying out a bunch of different types of videos. If you like this, I'll just start doing more stuff like this. I'll talk more. I'll show some gameplay, that kind of things. But I'm trying to get better at it. Give me some feedback in the comments. I would really appreciate it. But hit that like and subscribe button. I appreciate you guys. Peace out.